everybody, Shane Hendrickson here. I'm a Canadian bass player and I'm mainly a touring bass player, but I do a fair amount of gigs when I'm off the road. And I was looking for a new rig this year, and I had a fairly high-end rig before, and it was a 210 with a 15 cabinet underneath, and it sounded great, but I was just looking for something different. And I had heard of the Phil Jones bass amps before, and I remember looking at them and going, I don't think those are for me. They just don't look like they can handle what I need. So I never really pursued it any farther. And then a friend of mine actually turned me on to these. And for that reason, I went and found a dealer, and he had this set up, and I thought, well, that's not for me. Look at the size of it. I mean, it's got these tiny little cones. It's so small. I thought if I hit a low B, these cones are going to be in pieces across the room. So anyways, I sat down, I plugged in, and after about 10 seconds, I think I swore, and then, because I knew I was leaving with this unit. This thing is mind-boggling. It has so much oomph to it. The tone is incredible. And the volume, like you look at this thing, you wouldn't think it'd be loud. It's incredibly loud, but not only that, it sounds so tight from low volume to high volume. It's unbelievable. I have no idea how they do this, because this shouldn't work, but it does. And it's amazing, and it's light, and I just love this thing to death. It's made me want to play bass so much more, because it's just such a fun, great sounding unit. And I can't say enough about it. So again, I just want to say thank you to Phil Jones Bass and the people behind this. This, first of all, it saved me in chiropractor bills, because the weight of this is so light compared to what I'm used to. The tone from the highest note to the lowest B, it's so even. Every note rings true. It's the tightest sounding amp I've ever heard in my life. This thing, you don't get that woofiness that you get on other amps. It's just such an incredible unit, and I don't know what else to tell you about it but to try one out. I usually don't go too crazy about gear. I mean, there's certain things I like, but this, I've been telling everybody I know about this amp. It's just one of those pieces of gear that I know I'm going to have this for as long as I'm playing. I don't need another amp, unless, of course, it's another Phil Jones bass amp. But I have the perfect setup now. And you know what? On local gigs, when space is tight, you're not getting the evil eye from the drummer, because you're taking up some of his real estate. But yet you're filling the room. The piece I just played was through the DI out on here, straight into a DAW. So you've got the DI out, you've got plenty of power for any gig. I could go do a rock gig on this. I could fill a stage doing a 500 seater theater. I can do a little jazz trio lounge thing and only use the top. It's so versatile. It's unbelievable. And until you plug into one, you probably won't understand what I'm talking about and what every other person who plays these is talking about. Do yourself a favor. Find a dealer. Plug into one. You're going to be so thankful you did, because everything that comes from you is interpreted purely through this. It's unbelievable. So yes, run out there, try one. You're going to swear because you're going to have to walk out with one, but it's all right. You'll be so thankful, and you're going to be so happy playing one of these that it doesn't matter. This is going to make making music so much better and so much more fun, and so much more enjoyable. So yeah, go check it out. It's absolutely fantastic.